Hello, good people, and today we'll be doing a tier list of Rainbow Six Siege operators. I'm one of the hosts, Israel Garval, and then we have Koi and Aiden.
No, not the host.
We're a host. We're all the hosts.
Yeah,
We're all the hosts, Aiden.
we are the host.
So we have all the operators, which is pretty much all the way up to date, I think.
By a Siege update. By update.
We put them by update.
Now we are credible sources of information.
We are very
No.
we're the most credible
Yes.
source. We're so credible. We're incredible. All right.
Exactly. Fake news you can trust.
All right. Let's start off this tier list with the first one on the Sledge.
Sledge.
What
I'd
is
say
your
that
feeling on Sledge? 'Cause
I think he's balanced. I
he's
think
balanced.
Yeah.
He's what you would call a very balanced character.
Yeah, he could destroy stuff fast. He's good for rushing, and
He has
Very
okay
good for
weapons.
but he's not like overpowered for rushing. He,
Yeah.
he still takes some time and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so now with all the new characters, I'd say Thatch has gotten a lot better because they added so many other characters.
So.
But originally, I don't feel like Thatch was that good.
Yeah,
So progressively,
that's
he
fair.
originally was like not that good or low tier. But now they
I think
pretty
he's
much
maybe a high
he
tier,
pretty much just
possibly
got
high tier.
an indirect buff with all the other characters. So I feel like
Yeah,
there's a high top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier.
I think high tier. High tier would be good.
High tier.
yeah, high tier, because he
Alright.
only disables. He doesn't destroy the gadgets.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And if you consider his weaponry, it's okay, but not like something you would use.
I mean,
consistently.
it's great. He's got the,
The
little
I wouldn't say the
SMG11.
AR. I wouldn't say the AR-33 is something I'd use consistently, like the MP5 or the what is it?
That's true.
What is that? I don't know. Yeah, not like the other weapons that are pretty good, or like the MP7. All right.
Now we
Mute.
have Mute. Mute is
I think pretty
Top
top
tier.
tier.
pretty
Yeah.
top tier. I was gonna say he's balanced. He's top tier.
Yeah.
Well,
What type of
considering
Rainbow have I
how
been
how
playing? What's so
considering
good about
how the game
He keeps drones
has-
out. He keeps
yeah.
every gadget out. He makes
yeah,
like
considering how the
Dokkaebi
game
doesn't
has
work. Like IQ
yeah.
doesn't work.
I forgot
Breaching
about
charge
that.
doesn't work. Fuse doesn't work.
Considering
Like,
how
nothing
the game
works.
has been more gadget,
Huh.
Yeah,
oriented,
it's become so gadget
Mute is
oriented.
I
it's
did
being somewhat
not
more
know
gadget
how
oriented.
good Thatch.
All right,
Thatch.
smoke.
Mute. Smoke.
Yeah.
Done. All right.
I would say he's not
I
that
mean,
not
good.
wrong.
He is though.
He-
The only counter, the
That's
only thing
true.
he really countered is Mute. Not Mute.
Montaigne.
It's Montaigne. The only
Yeah.
one he really
All
counters
right.
is Montaigne.
Let's
like,
see.
And Oryx is better than him.
There's
with
literally
that.
not a
That's true.
single character in here that pretty much like doesn't work because of him.
Yeah, I don't think the
Yeah.
mustard gas is effective
is-
enough.
Like,
I think the only times that he's really that good is if they're coming from a specific point and like you want to keep them out of a room and the match is like about to end. Then he's really good because he can block an entrance to the room and then
yeah, but
yeah,
but
that's
like,
a
just
slim
use
chance.
like
That's like
anybody
slim.
else to do that.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing about him is it's hard to get in that type of situation, but if you do, you kind of just win because they'd have to run in or else they die in your smoke. And to actually not die in your smoke when running into the room in the last few seconds, they'd have to actually sprint to not die, and then they can't really shoot back.
That's fair. That's fair. But like, there's never that scenario.
Yeah, exactly. I've had that like once,
And it's
and
like,
I wasn't smoke.
the only problem is it's like the only scenario that it really works is when you're trying to prevent something from happening, but there's a better
Yeah.
alternate. Frost. Frost is pretty much just preventing that throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
It's just like, or even Eli.
I would say so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Alright,
next
Ash.
one is where the
Ash
American.
is top tier.
Ash is. You say Ash is top tier?
Either high tier or top tier. I think
Yeah.
that would be yeah.
All right.
Mostly just because
She's pretty
of her
fast.
gun,
Has
though, and
good.
her speed.
Yeah. She has
She's-
a nice speed. Good weaponry.
That's true.
Her ability is pretty epic.
Now,
Those
Yeah.
I thought she
her-
was a hard breed. not.
No,
Originally thought she was a heartbreaker.
soft
Thermite.
breacher,
Let's
but I
see.
feel like most people just use her gadget to like blow people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mainly the thing
That's
that
true.
happens. Not really
Because it
for
one-shots people, I think, right?
No, two
Exactly.
shots does 50
Two shots?
damage.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Like Thermite,
I think it's pretty balanced.
he's pretty balanced.
He's just
I'd say he's pretty
he's
balanced.
really good.
He's-
Yeah, I
would
guess.
say he's either
Pretty
high tail
balanced.
or pretty balanced. I think he's high tier. I don't want to say he's balanced because you have to compare him to like
His
Sledge.
gadget's so useful.
Thermite.
Unless
Okay,
they have
true.
unless they have a mutant or bandit.
Yeah.
But like
Castle.
what they did to Thermite, I feel like is really dirty because they pretty much just gave everybody a
Yeah.
small Thermite charge. But to make
actually,
up for
yeah,
that, they
never-
made it smaller. But
Yeah, they kind of made him useless
here's
in
the
a
thing
way.
though with Thermite. He's busted if you can use him right, which is rushing tactic, which I showed Aiden is a really good idea.
Mm.
His shotgun is a lot better. They buff shotguns apparently really well.
To be honest, I'd say its shotgun is one of the worst. It's not the
What
worst,
do you
but
mean? It has one of the fastest shot speeds in the game, except for like
yeah, it shoots faster. But Koi, the thing is, like,
the original like.
what I want in a shotgun is I want it to be like I hip fire someone they're injured, like the like the
Like which
GIGN
one?
shotgun, which
I'm talking about
basically
the freaking.
Like the
I run
French
up to them
shotguns?
and it's practically a melee shot.
yeah,
Which
exactly.
shotguns are you talking
Except
about?
have
it's
to be
from the
right next
barrel
to
of
them
my
for it to
gun,
work.
not my hand, because my hand doesn't have enough damage.
The Koi, you have to be right next to them.
That's the
For it
point.
to work.
That's why you're rushing in.
Yeah, I guess.
Besides,
I
you can
guess
still
so.
use
I prefer
his...
his other gun, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. I mean, his other gun is okay.
Yeah.
His other gun is okay, but it's
Mhm.
just how you play him. Castle.
Pretty balanced.
Balance?
No,
I
I'd
would
say
say
it's
he's
not
not that
that
good.
good.
Or maybe
I'd
not
say
that
he's not that good. Because
Good
they
with
gave him the
mute or
super
something,
shorty.
or-
They gave him the super shorty, which took him from like okay
His
to not
ump is
that good.
pretty good. His ump
What do you mean?
is
Super
pretty
Shorty's good.
No, it's
It's better than nothing. Plus, they gave him the other shotgun too.
he has a
I
shotgun.
really use his
He doesn't need
handgun,
a
honestly. I
super
really use
shorty.
his
Just
handgun.
use the shotgun. That's the
Then
point.
you could still use the other pistol though.
What?
I don't want to.
I really use his
No.
handgun.
I don't want to use his actual. I don't want to use
I
his
think
SMG. His SMG.
He can be good sometimes, but the thing is, like, people can just melee him a lot. He's only really good if you're
a shotgun.
paired with, I guess, a nitro
His
cell. I
also
guess he's good
his
if someone
ability can
throws
Shotguns
trap
a
are
you if
nitro
you're
good.
going
cell.
against a fuse. If you're going against a fuse, his ability can trap you essentially.
That's true. And if you do not have a soft breacher and or hard breacher on your team, it literally makes playing like okay. In 1v1s against you guys, pre-house, the old house.
Good house, you mean?
Yeah, good house. You could pretty much just put up 3 barriers and just win the game if you didn't have a soft breacher and a 1v1.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, you
Just
just
sit
need to
there.
melee it. I think it's 12 times,
No, it's
which
more
isn't
than
that hard.
It's way
No.
more than that. Trust me.
No, it's
Yes, it is. You
Besides,
can just
why would
sit there
wanna
for the whole
melee it? That's
freaking
gonna
game.
take a lot
And
of time if you
besides,
don't have enough.
what are you
time.
gonna do? You can just sit under the door with a shotgun. Boop. Now you have no feet. You know what I mean? It's just
Yo,
Yeah,
you have lost
but
Graffito.
I mean, the way I deal with him whenever there is a castle, which there basically never is I just stand to the side of the door instead of right in front of it and melee it, because then they can't shoot my feet. And
That's
then
fair,
the door
that's
just...
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think he's good at not that good. That's where he deserves.
he deserves a
Mhm.
not that good tier. Pulse.
Yeah.
I think he's balanced.
I'd say
Balanced.
balanced.
His ability is pretty
Yeah.
good.
His ability is
Able
pretty
to,
good.
sick-
He's a pretty just standard character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say so.
He's not that situational, and he's
I
not
think-
that. He's just overall just.
Yeah.
You
He's
know,
overall
Yeah.
good. But
Just like
he's
Sledge.
not. Yeah.
It
think-
doesn't. It's not really
If
You
he
know,
had better guns, I
pretty-
think he'd be a bit better. I think
Yeah,
he's got okay
That's
guns,
true.
but like
but like
if they
the ump
Yeah.
doesn't do
I
much.
feel like
for
the
Not
him.
guns in Rainbow are pretty balanced.
yeah.
I would say so. Let's see. What is
Like,
who's next?
The
Twitch.
next one is Twitch. So I feel like old Twitch Old Twitch was terrible.
Was
I
good.
mean, really good. Sorry.
No,
excuse
Old
me.
Twitch was amazing.
Old Twitch was
Yeah,
amazing.
Old Twitch
The
was
new Twitch
amazing.
is not that good.
I would
Well,
say not that good.
no.
But-
Maybe low
I'm-
tier.
Really?
But
I'd say
I feel
top
like-
tier. I play Twitch all the time.
I'd say it's high tier. I wouldn't put it in top tier solely because for what it's used for and what people do with it now. Because it
Hmm.
used to be good for just running in and killing somebody and then dying. Because it did 10 damage. Originally did like a lot more damage.
Yeah.
And it used to be like really good for just taking one person out. But then they changed it to
Yeah, I used to use it
One
to zap
damage at a
everyone on
time.
the enemy team, so I'd get at least 5 assists, which would be great.
which is really nice. But at the same time,
Yeah.
they completely
Yeah.
just neutered Twitch to the new from
Yeah.
the old one to the new one. But I have
I was
to say
upset
that
with that,
yeah.
but it is. I think it's a lot better
It-
now
it-
because you use instead of
Or-
zapping players. I don't think that's what she's meant to do, but
Yeah.
that's what people use her for. So changing her damage to 1 is.
They-
I think
yeah.
that was a good change, but
They
I
just-
was
Mhm.
unhappy with it.
I was unhappy too,
Yeah.
mainly because
Also, her gun, and she's fast, and she
she
has
is fast and she has
she's
the-
basically the same as
FAMAS is
Ash,
very
except I
good.
think her gadget's more useful because you could get rid of gadgets instead of
doesn't she have
just
like the P90 though?
soft breach. No, not P90.
Oh, sorry, not the
it's
The
P90.
FAMAS.
Excuse me,
The
I'm
I think it's
FAMAS.
the,
He has the
yeah,
FAMAS.
FAMAS,
The
Yeah.
F2.
which
The-
is really good.
She has a FAMAS.
Who has
And
the
they-
P90?
that
Doc
one
and Doc and
the-
Rook have the
Doc
P90.
and Rook.
I freaking love the
Yes.
P90. It's
Yeah.
my favorite one.
Yeah.
Because it just
I use the
it's so
MP5.
good, so good,
Mm.
but not
Or
as
the
good
MP5.
as. Okay, actually, I'll save my thing for Doc later because Doc and Rook make me mad. I don't know. I want to
I
say
say if we're
before the update
going-
here, but I feel like it kind of. Cause she's not that good.
Okay,
She's
high
not
tier,
in the
man.
low
Maybe
tier.
balanced for how it is now.
I feel like she's
I say
balanced.
high tier.
I'll put him in high tier
Balance.
Just because the thing is,
yeah.
I've had
Alright.
so many times where I'm not that accurate, but then I still get a headshot just because it hits everywhere because it's so fast
think-
with gun.
Yeah. Remember when I headshot Israel by shooting at his feet because of hit? They need to fix that. They need to fix that. That is not
Look.
okay.
What?
Hip fire. Hip
Oh.
fire is just broken. Like you should be
No,
somewhat
it's
accurate with
fine.
hip fire. I
It's
headshot
fine.
you. I was shot you while shooting at your feet. That is not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Montaigne.
Montaigne is. I don't want to put him in not that good, and I don't want to put him in balance.
I
He's not
think it really
deserving of
depends.
either.
If you have a mic and communication with your whole team,
Mm.
he is like the best. But
That's
most of the
true.
time, especially in like a casual match, if you're not talking, he is
Make his
kind
shield.
of useless.
Make his shield straight out instead of
Mm.
instead of curvy.
If your whole team is alive, it's so useful just for giving locations of where the enemies are.
Yeah.
But if all alone, it's so fun to go against Montaigne in a 1v1 because you just bully them. You just
I'll make him not that good because he's very situational.
yeah.
Mm.
But he's definitely better than Castle.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Duh.
Doc is an interesting one because I would have put him in like high tier. But I
Yeah.
have to
I think he
say
deserves
But also,
the way
we need to
people
take
play
it.
them
Exactly. I was
is
gonna say that.
why I don't want to put him there. Is
Yeah.
because people
They
play
roam
Doc as
with
a
him,
roamer.
and they
because
just heal themselves.
He heals themselves, and that's not how. Look, it's not that I say that's not how you play Doc. It's just that's not how you play Doc. That's not what
Yeah.
you do. I'm
Like, the
saving
other
it for
day-
later. I'm saving it
The other
for
day,
later.
I played Doc, and I did good that game. I got headshots and stuff because P90 is really nice. And
P90 is
a
busted.
teammate went up to me, and he had like 50 health or something, and I healed him. And then I went off, and I ended up dying, and everyone on my team died. And it was a 1v3 with a guy I healed, and he won the game with 1 HP. Because of my heal, he lived and won the game.
Exactly.
And we
if
would
you
have lost.
stayed
It was
there,
match point. We would have lost if it wasn't for that. Like, he can be so useful. But the thing is, people just don't don't
people
heal people
don't
with it.
play
They just
Doc
heal
like that.
themselves.
So
Like, I'd rather
I
heal
I play Doc like that.
a teammate than heal myself.
I'm putting him in not that good tier.
Yeah. Because people don't play him like
Okay,
a
cool.
doctor.
Okay, I think
No.
we can move on to the next one.
Koi. No,
It's
Koi.
true. It's true. He has P90 and extra armor that he can give to his entire team. He's a great roamer, except nobody plays him like one. Bottom tier.
Uh,
Top tier.
Where would
I
you
think-
put him? Where would you put him?
I think he's great. He's great, but
He's
like,
top tier. Top tier.
yeah,
Top tier.
I'd say top tier.
Mm,
He's not overpowered. He
He's
doesn't
better.
need nerfed. He's good.
He's better than Ash. I'll give him that. He's
I
better than
agree.
Ash because he has P90 instead of.
Yeah.
I don't know why
honest,
you
I don't-
use any other.
I use Doc when I want P90, but I'd use MP5 for him
MP5,
because it has
I prefer.
it has the 2x scope,
Oh, that's true.
and
Yeah.
I don't
it's
use
really
scope
accurate,
that often.
and also it shoots fast and does good damage.
It is.
It's
It
good
does
with
really-
hip fire.
It is-
But
great gun,
P90
and
shoots
it's
faster.
more accurate.
It does not as good as damage.
Exactly. That's why I use it for Doc, because the thing is, I'm not really gonna be fighting Doc unless someone's like right at the objective and close to me. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay in for
This
room.
is this is sad. He
Glass.
used to be
I'd
like
say low
here,
tier.
I think
used to
he
be
used to
I'd
be
say
here,
not that
OP.
good.
and then
Boy,
they dropped
he used
him
to be
to
OP.
here.
That's why
but
they nerfed
now-
him so much.
No, he used to be like high tier. He used to be good. He used to
Yeah.
be a solid player. He
Chloe,
wasn't.
when I
He
first
wasn't
started the
overpowered.
game, I main Glass.
He fell
was
from glory. He
so
fell from
good
glory.
He was
because
high
you could see
tier.
where people are, and you could throw a smoke and just win.
Yeah.
Like-
but
I
then,
have to put
then
him
he nerfed him. They nerfed him. It's just terrible.
low tier
Really?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that'd be the best.
because I main.
I
I
feel
disagree,
bad.
but I don't really.
I main Glass,
Oh,
and they absolutely killed him. They destroyed him.
Yeah, they
I'm
did.
emotionally attached.
They got rid of what was great about Glass.
Which is the fact that he could look through things, and
Exactly.
you know,
But then they were like, yes,
they had to,
let's
they had to
absolutely
make him
destroy the
sit
character we
still.
created.
They had to make him sit still for it, which would have been good if his rifle, well, A, wasn't semi-automatic and did more damage. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if his rifle
Yeah.
did more damage, that would be fine. Because
Hardly
it's
anybody plays
semi-auto.
Glass anymore now.
But they pretty much made it so he's a long-range class, which doesn't really work in
In Siege.
Siege.
Because the maps are all close knit.
That's
like,
right.
They're made.
They're like
'cause if
real
You
life.
either have. Yeah.
They're like real
You're not
life.
gonna have a.
You're not just
you're
gonna
not
have
gonna
a
have a sniper
huge
if
ass
you're-
hallway.
Yeah. You're not gonna go out there with a sniper rifle. You're gonna want like a
Big ass
an
windows. You know what I
AR.
mean?
Kelly's just
Let
so
me
much
just shoot
better
through
than
that
him
big
now.
window. Like they literally made it so instead of him being useful, they made him useless. Because the one thing that he did well, they took away from him. Because they literally made it so if you wanted to
Yeah.
use him, you had to make. It's like what's it called? The JoJo reference.
The green grass of home.
No, Magent. Aiden, help me out here.
What?
Magent had the.
Yeah.
It pretty much is in order to sit perfectly. He had to sit perfectly still in order to actually do something.
Yeah.
20th Century Boy. There we go.
Mhm.
Got it. Still got it. But yeah. He
Oh,
has
I
to
didn't
sit.
know you forgot the name.
Yeah, I had
didn't
to. I
know.
remembered. I remembered.
He was a popular character, but then he fell because of what they did.
Yeah, they pretty much removed the thing that was good about him, and it wasn't even that overpowered. I mean, just reduce the damage on his rifle by 10.
It's something that happened to a lot of
And
other
increase the-
characters in Siege.
Yeah,
They
it's
do.
true.
They think they're doing
all the old
good, but-
characters, all the
it's
old
honestly-
characters, they just made worse. And all
And
the
then
new
same thing with
characters
the
are
maps,
bad.
too.
They
Same thing
don't
with
know
the
how to
map.
make characters. They don't. They really don't. They really don't.
Yeah.
People who support stuff like destroying characters, like, you know,
Or cringe.
well,
Huh.
yeah. I don't want to mention the characters that were absolutely broken. Like, first of all, they're a broken character. Like, characters that just don't work. Like
yeah.
Smoke. And then there's characters
I
that
don't-
just were good and then just not good anymore.
I feel like they just forgot them. They put them to the wayside.
No.
for a new
Now, the next character we have is
I think he's OP. OP.
I wouldn't put him in OP tier, and
Mm.
I put him in. I don't want to put him in not that
Top.
good. He's good,
Top tier.
but he's bad.
Top tier.
He's
I
good,
think
but
he's balanced.
he's balanced.
He's balanced because it's so noisy, and you can get away most of the
True.
There
time.
is so much that is bad about it.
There's a
Uh-oh.
machine gun and the
I think-
and the AK-12 are pretty great. If you
Uh-oh.
ever
Yeah.
use a machine gun, you'll just
Right.
mow down people. Like,
Ah!
I've used a machine gun multiple
No.
times. And I'm just like, yeah, like a tailgunner from a Vietnam War.
No.
Oh no!
I
You
have to
kill
fix
everybody
it.
in your sight.
It's fine.
No,
It's fine. Just keep going. Just keep going.
No.
Nothing happened.
Well,
Yeah, but Fuse is that it depends on the situation.
put him
if
in
you're gonna go,
balanced.
if it's hostage, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go well. Bomb and secure the area, it's gonna go really well. And you also
Yeah.
have to be strategic with where you're putting your breach charges. Not the breach charges, cluster charges. Because if you don't put them the right way, it's not gonna damage anybody. And you also yeah. I would say, but also the machine gun. The machine gun is great. The AK-12 is great. His pistols, I'm not so much. His pistols are
no,
meh.
his pistol's really
would say-
good. What do you mean?
No, I would say the big old. I would say the Emma. What is it? Ash's pistol. The M45 or whatever. 1911,
Uh-huh.
the M1911 looking one. I would say that's better.
I
I feel like his pistols.
I won't
But
not
anyways.
disagree.
If
Anyways-
he's paired with Lion, he's so good because you could
Where did
Yeah.
smoke go?
because
There's
they
smoke.
have to run. But
Right.
otherwise, I'd say he's balanced.
Yeah, I'd say he's balanced. He's pretty balanced.
I think
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Captain-
Now we
Capcan
got Cap.
balanced.
high tier. I think.
High tier.
Really?
I'd say
Or-
he's either balanced or high tier.
No.
Actually, I guess balanced because
Okay, let's
I'd say
actually
the
balanced.
thing is,
let's compare what we have so far. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Is Fuse better than Sledge? And like Sledge and Pulse are on the same level. But where would
Uh,
Fuse be compared to
I'd say
Sledge and
Pulse is better
I think-
than. I'd say Pulse is much better than Fuse.
I'd
Pulse
say
is
no.
better
I'd
than
say
Fuse?
Fuse is
Right.
better. I'd say Fuse is better than the both.
Alright. Because they're pretty much
Really?
on the same tier. So
I'd say
I
they're
just
pretty
feel like
similar.
okay, I'll side with Aiden
I
on this
feel
one
like
because
Fuse is a more
I guess
useful
yeah,
gadget. Fuse is a
Capcan's around the same as Vim.
Capcan is
Yeah.
The thing
Capcan is an interesting story
Man.
because nobody really uses Capcan anymore.
He's
Yeah.
better.
Used to be
I feel
pretty
like
popular.
Capcan
People
is on the
do,
same
I'd-
tier as these guys, but not as good as. He's better than Fuse. These three are definitely better than Fuse. Fuse is way too
Yeah.
situational.
The thing is, with Capcan, once you know there's a Capcan, especially if you're hit by one of his traps,
You're
the
dead.
rest of your
Yeah.
game you're paranoid about where his traps are.
Just
So
like
you
that
Exactly,
little
so
get
it's
video
scared
that
of
he
running.
had.
You get scared of going through a door. So you end up like having to check the door to make sure you're not gonna die
Yeah.
when you run in, and then you're just shot because you're
Because you're busy.
looking at the
You
door.
accidentally shot the trap, and then once the trap goes away, he gets a little ping on his thing like somebody shot your trap. Then he goes over there with his shotgun, baby. his automatic
Says,
shotgun.
What
and
are
runs
you
up to
doing
you
in
and
my
he
swamp?
kills you. With his
Says, what
automatic
are you doing in my
shotgun.
land, buckaroo?
But it's semi-automatic. It's not the automatic
It is
one.
automatic. You can hit that.
No.
That thing
Alright.
is.
It's just actually semi-automatic, where it's just super fast.
You can literally. It's like practically like lever action. As fast as you can. No, not lever action. It's pretty much. You can shoot that thing as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Yeah,
That's it.
semi-automatic, but also quick.
Semi-automatic.
The
That's not
his
a.
SMG is also just really good because his SMG doesn't have much recoil like at all. It's very accurate.
Yeah,
It shoots very fast.
his
Right.
SMG is pretty good, but his gadget, when you know it's there, it's not gonna be. You just know it's not gonna. It's just it's good, but people expect it too much. So
That's true.
Tachanka
Okay.
is Lord tier. He's
Original
above
old
all.
Tachanka.
Tachanka,
Original
Original Tachanka
old
is
Tachanka.
best.
Tachanka.
If we're being honest
was
here,
OP. Honestly, I think it's
he
OP.
was broken, but at the same time, he wasn't like a bad broken. He was just like
Probably
not
maybe
that good broken.
high tier, or maybe high tier. I
To
don't
be
know.
honest,
Put him here.
he's great for memes, but to be completely honest, he wasn't really good. Just
That's
because
true,
you
that's
can't
true.
move at all with him.
You can't
There
move
was
it all
a
with his
very-
LMG, and people can use
Very
it.
little mobility.
If you look on
Very
YouTube
little
on what
mobility.
people like do with did with old Tachanka, it would be like, Tachanka turret only challenge and stuff like that because it's a challenge to use the turret. It's not.
I think it's freaking hilarious when he
You
does
have
that
to like
thing.
set up everything, like multiple shields, that put it at specific spots
But here's
to
the
really
thing.
use it
Think
well.
about old.
Right before the nerf, not right before the nerf, excuse me. A long time before a good amount of time. I'd say roughly around when Twitch
What
was still
nerf?
good. You know when Twitch was still good? Like
yeah, I remember.
Right now, it's
still
still
doing still doing like 10 damage. Like roughly when
10
Yeah.
damage
wanna
per
say-
shot.
A few years
Yeah,
ago.
I
remember
think it was
that.
before Oryx and Iana. Yes, Iana were added.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
before that.
Tachanka was at his
Yeah,
freaking
before that.
peak. People knew
I
how to
remember
play
people
with
were
him,
scared.
and it was
Yeah,
scary.
I remember people were scared of Chonka.
Cause right then and there, like yes, you could throw down a trap, but I've seen it once, and it was a ranked game with Tachanka, and I was scared because I thought we were gonna lose. Then the entire enemy team lost to Tachanka, and then I went, "Oh no!" It scared me so much. I was very confused, and just I don't know what to
Yeah.
say. It was just a very confusing time. That just doesn't happen.
Mm.
It sounds like something you'd make up, but like those are the times when things get confusing. Those are the times where
I mean, if you put it in the right spot, like I think its main use that's good is for spawn peeking,
where did
just because.
Ying and
Yeah,
oh
Yeah.
it's
after
shield. You could just put it at a
Yes.
window or something.
All right. I fixed the thing.
All
Now we're
right.
on to the who are these? These
Blitz.
are
The Germans.
GSG9
German.
Blitz.
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 Not that good tier.
Alright,
Yeah.
To be
I
honest,
get that.
it's a
I don't
shield
know. Koi, the
character.
Koi.
And to be completely honest,
I kind of
Glass
agree, but I also
kinda-
think he's too overpowered. Like
how?
he's banned all the time
It's
because
a standing flashbang. It's literally, hey,
Yeah.
come hit
Exactly.
me.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
Koi-
see nothing, boy. You're
Well,
you're
the
firing
thing
aimlessly,
is-
and then you're dying.
it's hard to get to people because his shield's kind of small and it's easy to
Yeah.
like hit him from the side by like if you're at the wrong angle. But like once you get to them and actually use the flash,
Yes, I've experienced
here's
you're
my
that.
question.
screwed.
Now,
You can't really
Here's my
win
question,
against
because
that.
it's very 50-50, in my opinion. I'm not
What?
sure if this is true or not, because people give me a lot
What?
of crap whenever I play him. Whenever
Hmm.
I play Blitz, people get mad at me on my team
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
I will go into a room with enemies and I flash them, right? And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get team killed, and then they kill everybody else.
Huh.
Now my question is though, are people
Yeah.
on your team affected by the flash?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the reason
Koi, of
why
course.
he's not that good.
What? Koi, you just don't flash your teammates.
No, it's because
you've-
even if you're facing away, like if I'm standing in front of my team, right? Because I have a shield, I'm standing in front of them, and I have a Ying and Maverick behind me, right? Just an example. You have Maverick. He's got the school shooter gun, best one of the best ones in the game at the time. And Ying also has a very good gun. She's got the
Yeah.
LMG, I think.
Yeah.
So they freaking clean house after I flashed them once.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
And then I do my job, but they still get affected, and then they get team killed because I think I'm being toxic. Not on. That's why I
Of
feel
course.
like that it's not that good tier.
Uh-huh.
Especially because it pretty much disables your teammates just as much as
Yeah.
it disables your opponents. And
Well,
there's
There's two
Koi, the
cases
counters.
that
thing
can
is,
be
I
made
think
for.
he's
That's
not
the-
There's a
exactly
case that
meant.
can be made for. Yeah. There can be
He's
a
not
case
really
that.
meant for bat Koi. It's called Blitz. He's meant to like, rush.
That's what we're doing. You can't rush by yourself. Because you have a
Yeah, you can.
pistol. You have a pistol.
Koi, it doesn't matter that you have a pistol because the thing is, you flash the enemy, they freak out and panic fire, and then
And you die.
they're out, and you no,
And you
because
die.
you don't put Koi. The thing is, you don't put your shield down to aim while they're panic firing.
I
They
know.
panic fire, and then they're out, and then you just shoot them. And
Have
then
you
they're dead.
seen the crazy stuff that happens with hipfire? I just told you about this. This was like the last game we played with me.
Oh,
I
I have stories
headshot
about
Israel
hipfire.
when
I
shooting
have
at its
stories
feet.
about hip. No. I should tell you the stories about of the many hip fires I've had. If you ask
Hipfire is
Aiden,
broken in the worst
It
and or
is.
best way. They're practically like random crits in TF2. They
If
make no
you're-
sense
yeah,
and don't work.
they either work for you or they work against you. Aiden
Yeah.
can attest to
Frodo's
that because
high
I've
moments in game.
hit fired Aiden so many times, and he's just like, "What? How did you hit?"
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah, it's-
Israel's luck in games is just too much.
It's weird.
Like, whenever I play against him, a lot of the times I'll win because of my skill, but a lot of the time he beats me because I see him, I start shooting, he sees me, he starts shooting. But the thing is, I know how to play the game, so I'm already aiming down sights to shoot him. But he doesn't know how to play the game, so he starts hip firing, and then he happens to hit me in the head with the first bullet, and it's
they
like,
just
what the
need
heck?
to fix the angle variance when it comes to hipfire.
Yeah,
Like, just
the
reduce it a little
hipfire is
bit.
very OP. The hipfire is very weird. If you do it, this I've tried hipfire for many other games, and
Hipfire is not like that in any other game except for Rainbow.
Yeah,
where
exactly.
The freaking angle is like
it's
a
very
shotgun.
different from
It's just
every other game.
everywhere except for where you want it, or it is where you want it to be, which doesn't make it any better.
Yeah.
Anyways, next character, IQ.
IQ's very okay.
I tier
Balance. I think it's
above or
balanced.
below Thermite. Above Thermite.
I don't know. I'd
Yeah,
say balanced.
I'd say balanced.
Koi, IQ.
Balanced.
I've never had IQ do that good. I mean, it's good
IQ is
if Koi. It's
fine.
good if we're like Vigil
top
or
of
if
balance
we're
here. I'll give it top
Pulse
of balance. IQ is actually very
Yeah.
useful, but nobody
I
knows how to
guess.
play
I would say
IQ.
It's
Nobody knows how to
useful,
play
but-
IQ. Also, HIQ. Anyways, next one.
Yeah.
Jaeger. Jaeger is balanced.
Yeah.
Jaeger is
They
balanced.
nerfed him where he couldn't have an ACOG on his gun.
Jaeger removed everybody's ACOG.
I know. It's
They
pretty
just
sad.
removed ACOG.
Banned it.
They just
Banned it?
removed ACOG. It's fine.
Pretty straight. Bandit is
I
balanced.
remember when you had
Balanced
to
is-
buy. I remember when you had to buy scopes. That's. Oh man,
I remember
Do
that.
you guys remember when you had to buy scopes?
I remember that. I remember that.
That is like really old. They were like 250 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
You even had to. You used to even have to buy them in. Actually, I thought you had to buy them in order originally. But they got progressively more expensive. So it was like 150, 200, 250.
Yeah.
At least I think right. Bandit. Bandit is
Bandit.
on crack. Literally.
I'd say he's high tier. I'd say he's high tier.
I'd give him low tier. Not that good.
No, but his MP
he's
MP7
low
that-
tier. He's low tier.
No.
He's low
no.
Why?
He's low tier.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Koi.
In a gunfight, he'll be.
He's
In a
low
gunfight, he's
tier.
very
Yeah,
good.
Low
In
tier.
a gunfight,
Koi.
he's very good. The MP7.
Why are
is
you doing
very
this to
good.
me? He's low tier.
Koi.
He's low tier.
First of all,
Koi,
Koi.
Koi, I have experience with Bandit,
He's
and
low
being
tier.
Koi.
Don't
Koi,
ask
no.
what I have
Koi.
against.
Koi.
Don't ask.
Everyone plays Bandit. There's a
Don't
reason
ask
for that.
why. I don't ask why.
Koi.
I
Koi,
hate
how often
Bandit
have you
has
so
played
much.
Koi.
Bandit? How often do you play
What?
Bandit, Koi?
Trauma.
He has a great gun. Both
I
his
know
guns.
he has a great
He has
gun.
nitro cell as well as barbed wires, which
I
is
know.
both good.
I know.
He's electricity is extremely useful. It's not as useful as mutes because mutes could get rid of more stuff.
Yeah.
But which is why I wouldn't say it's top tier because it's not as good as mute, but he's very good.
I'll put him at bottom of
yes,
high
he's
tier.
very
He's
good.
Definitely
The
If
not
you
a-
really
MP7
want,
is
we
such
could
a good
compromise with
gun.
balance because the thing is, his
No, no.
things can be destroyed by a Twitch drone, so it's not really as good as
I don't know.
Twitch.
Boys will be boys.
Now,
Okay.
from experience, Bandit is a very good in a gunfight. The
Okay,
MP7 is an amazing
that's true. The
SMG.
MP7 is really. I just give a lot of
It
shit to
shoots
Bandit.
so fast. I remember maining
I hate
Bandit
him,
for so
Because
long
I've died
because
to
it
the
was so
wall
good.
before, and it makes me mad. I don't like to talk about it. I've died
I'd
to
say
the
Recruit
wall.
was
and
OP,
I-
but now he's
Yes.
broken.
Yeah, they broke him.
He was so
Alright.
it was so good the good old days where everyone had that shield, and everyone would rush into shield recruit, and you can't do anything. But now they have pre-made loadouts, which kind of are sad.
Yeah,
Very shock.
I don't like that.
They broke him. They broke him.
They
It's
broke
so
him.
sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
You used to just run in with like the Spetsnaz shotgun, and you had the what was it? You had the second. It doesn't really matter. You had the grill. It was fine. It was fine.
Mhm.
They broke him because it's like, let's only give him 4 weapons. Why? And it's like because We don't know how to balance a game. We don't know. Ubisoft, we don't know how to balance a game. Okay. You've made 50 characters. Why is the new one overpowered? Huh? What did
I
you
don't
do to
know.
Glass? I left for like 2 minutes.
I think Buck is okay.
What is wrong with Ubisoft?
Buck is balanced.
Buck is balanced. He has frags, which I feel
I'd
like.
say he's basically
uh,
Sledge. Yeah,
Sledge is
he's Sledge.
shotgun.
He's the same as Sledge.
I
He
put him
does the
higher than
exact
I
same thing.
do. I think he's on the
Really?
higher side.
Frost.
Yeah.
He's exactly the same as Sledge. He does the exact same thing.
He has the AR though.
Yeah, that's a good. It's a good gun.
He has
Especially
the
that
AR
shotgun
with the
thing.
skeleton key, which is just super
Yeah,
nice. His
that is
pistol's
good
fine.
because he has
has
close range and long
frags.
range.
He has
Yeah.
frags, which is only like a couple characters, and that's really nice. What else? I don't know if he has AK.
Frost.
He's just really good. He's a solid character, so I feel like he's a high. He's either really low high tier or just very balanced. He's like the epitome of balance. Nobody's better at being balanced than
He's a
Buck.
solid character. Honestly, he's a solid character.
I can't
solid
wait to
character
get to the
mine.
next character after the Frost. Going in
Frost
the
is high tier. I
I'm
would
sorry,
say.
he's going in the bottom of broken tier. He's going back. Skip it. I'm skipping it. No, I'm not. I won't skip it. Frost. No, I'm skipping it.
Frost is like.
I'm skipping
Frost is
Frost.
high tier.
I'm skipping
Okay,
Frost because I want to get to
Blackbeard
Broken.
Dead.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
He's
think I
dead.
need to
Rest in
explain. I
peace.
don't think I need to explain myself. He was broken from the get-go. He was just.
Yeah. He's
Broken.
broken,
The rifle
overpowered,
shield
now he's
used to be
broken.
good.
useless.
He used to be really
Yeah, the
good.
rifle shield
Used to be really
good.
bad. Ubisoft doesn't know how to balance their characters. I just said
Yeah.
that.
His
Yeah.
whole point is like,
I
oh,
don't want to get
he
headshot.
he has he doesn't he has really good gun and doesn't get headshot. Except I think his gun isn't really that good, and he gets headshot all the time now.
Yes.
So like,
Yeah, Scar.
what's the point of
Scar
it?
only holds like 20 rounds.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you have to put a long range barrel on it, which I don't think
So-
you should.
Would you put Frost in high tier? I mean top tier?
I would say so. High tier.
Or-
High tier.
High tier?
Yeah,
Top
I think
high- maybe like
she
Scar
goes
high
good with
tier.
high tier.
Highest of high
High
tier.
tier, yeah. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so. The traps are very,
Valkyrie.
very good. Balanced.
Valkyrie,
Solid.
Maybe above IQ, above
High-
IQ, I'd say.
No,
I
I
think
put
a
him
high
between
tier.
Jaeger and Sledge.
No,
really.
no.
I think Valkyrie is very useful.
I do
if
too,
people
but
are
I feel
good with
like,
playing
I mean,
them.
think about it like this though. I mean, Sledge. That's where I'm kind of basing this on. Are they better than Sledge?
Yes,
Yes.
How?
because Sledge, you could just use Fedora. You don't really need Sledge. But
Sledge can only-
Valkyrie,
can do so. Can
I
only
wanna
do
be
so
like
The thing
much.
is-
man.
Compared to
Valkyrie is so
Valkyrie can
useful.
do a
You
lot.
could spawn peek with them. You could know exactly where enemies are all the time. You could put it in areas between both objectives, so that
Alright,
if anyone's
I think
in the
that-
objective room, you can
That
see them all the time.
MPX is such a good
I fixed.
SMG, and also the
And it
Deagle.
takes people
the
a while
Deagle-
to find her cameras because
That's true.
Like,
because
they don't know where it is.
You
You
guys
can put the
remember
camera
when
anywhere.
you used to just be able to take Valkyrie, throw it outside, and be like, I can see everyone.
You
But you
still
use-
can. You still can,
You
Koi.
can? You can still do
Yeah.
that? That's busted. Why?
Exactly. She's really good.
Why can you do that?
I don't know.
You shouldn't. No. Why? Why?
Exactly. I think she's high tier
Capital.
or more.
I put him in not as good as Buck. I feel like that's
He's basically smoke for the attacker team.
yeah.
Who?
Is
Or,
Valkyrie
wait,
better
you're talking
than,
about Valkyrie still?
Is Valk better than Buck?
Yes.
I would say yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That Deagle.
Okay,
Man.
that's fair. That's fair.
I beat Aiden with
Better
a
than
Deagle
modern
Yeah.
as
Twitch.
Valkyrie.
I'll say
I
better
think
than modern.
the Deagle's good because it's a good gun, but also because it can
It is a
destroy
good-
walls, so you can
Yeah.
put it
Exactly.
between each
8
room.
rounds of 50 cal.
Broken.
Capitao.
It's
Low tier.
like I said, it's smoke
I
for
like
attackers.
Capitao. But
Koi, it's
Capitao
smoke for
works.
attackers.
Because you can use the Goyo thing. It actually works. It's not broken.
Capital. I don't
It's smoke for the
know.
attackers,
I'd
though,
say
Koi.
he's not
But
that
it
good.
works.
I'd say he's not that good.
It's smoke, but
Yeah.
it works. I mean, I'd put it in not that good tier. For low tier. No.
Yeah,
His
Capital's not that
LMG's
good.
good though. He has an LMG.
I'd say not that good, then yeah. Not
What?
that good
He has
sounds
the
about
same
right.
LMG
Yeah, his-
as
His
Or
LMG
low
is
tier.
good, but it doesn't complement his gadget. It doesn't
Yes, it
complement
does.
his gadget.
It's literally what
It
his
does
gadget
not.
does. He is pretty much the high tier for bomb. He literally is made for bomb. You put down the smoke,
Yeah.
you put down the fire, you go in, you place the bomb, the diffuser down, you run out, you suppress fire with LMG until the round's over. That's it. He is a one-man army. I will
Yeah.
not stand by and have Capital and low tier.
Nah.
Been
He
not
does
that good,
not-
Koi.
I
Been
will
not that
put him
good.
at the
No.
top of not that good.
The fire don't do
Okay.
much, none.
Yeah,
You're
same
saying
with Goyo.
Doc he's worse than Doc, Koi.
Yes. I'm saying he's better than
Doc
Doc.
is so much better.
No,
Doc
no,
is suck.
no. Doc is better.
Koi,
Because, okay.
But Doc players are suck. Doc is great.
Doc players
is
are
top
if-
tier.
if
No, Doc.
you
If
got-
Rook's top tier, Doc is OP. But players don't play Doc well.
You can't blame the
I'd
operator.
say
You have to blame the
Capital-
player.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe we should move Doc.
I'm not moving Doc.
Move Doc. You
Because
better
that's
move
why
Doc.
Rook
'Cause
is
Doc
in
is
top tier and Doc is in bottom tier.
Doc
Because
is good.
Doc
Doc
has,
is used if used properly.
Yeah, but he is never used properly.
I use him
I
properly.
use him properly.
I
Israel
use him
doesn't.
properly.
Nobody
What do you mean I
else.
don't use him properly?
Nobody
Aiden,
else
every
uses Doc
time we
properly.
play Siege and I go Doc, I stay off the team.
That's
I
every
stay
time
off the
you
team.
play with Doc.
Yes.
Every time I have played every. I am in like. Look, I don't
But
know
that's
what
also
experience.
individual preference. That's also individual playing.
That's
You can't
right.
blame individuals
talking
for
about
that
my
for the
experiences.
decision.
My experiences with
Yeah.
Doc, I'm on the low side of things, so I'm seeing like
But me and
half the
Aiden
player
have-
base.
Yeah.
Aiden
I'd
If
say
we're
is
going
seeing
he's-
the
based
high
off
side
negative
of the team.
experiences and
I'd
positive
say high
experience,
side
me and
because the
Aiden,
thing is, I play Doc.
Okay,
And
you play Doc. I'm
when
talking
I
about
play
when you,
Doc,
when you see
I play
other
Doc
people
too,
play Doc,
and I
love
we're not
playing
going
Doc.
off
It's
what
so
you
fun.
do. I'm talking about other people.
okay. Well, the thing is, when other people
Yeah,
see
but you're
me
going
play
off your
Doc,
ex-
I've got
No,
I,
we're
Koi, I have
going
like
off-
5
when
messages
you
from people saying,
see-
"Thank you so much. You saved the game by healing me so much."
That's
And
right.
stuff like that. Like,
How often do you have that when people play Doc?
I've had it a few times.
Yeah.
Me-
Mostly though, what are you getting? You
Not
have a
bad.
roamer that doesn't know what he's doing.
maybe so.
I
You have
am
to consider,
keeping
Doc
him
has
in
a
the
good
bottom
revolver.
of not that good tier.
No,
because I will.
he doesn't deserve to be there.
He does.
He does not deserve to. He does not deserve to be there.
I'm putting him above Tachanka.
He does not deserve to be there, but he will
Capital
be there.
deserves to be
He
where
deserves
he is.
to be there because nobody knows
No,
how to
he does
play
not.
Doc except for us three.
Uh,
No,
Apparently. All right.
his weapons are good. Both his primary and his secondary is good.
Koi, no.
Yeah. No, wait, no.
Yes.
High tier, I'd say.
I'd,
Not top tier.
Okay then.
eh,
Ibana.
really? Okay.
What do you have against Cav? I think Cav is a pretty.
Every time I
balanced
play
idea
Cav,
character.
it doesn't work, so...
That's every time you play Cav. Cav is a very special playstyle.
I guess.
Okay.
Also,
moving on to
Cav
Ibana
doesn't
or
really
staying
do
with
anything
Cav?
to me most of the time, because it's like, oh no, I've been spotted permanently, let me just go back outside to where I was
The
before.
thing about
Oh,
Cav
no,
is that
I've
if
been
you
spotted
know that she's
permanently.
around, you're think about Cav. It's the same thing with Cap Can. If you know a Cav is around, you're going to be looking for that Cav and watching.
I guess,
out
yeah,
for it.
that's
That's
actually,
true.
that's true.
But at the same time,
Whenever I spot a Cav, I'm scared. I'm
Yeah.
looking around every corner.
I've
Because
killed
you
many
like,
Cavs, and I
spot
feel
Cav
like
and
that
then
shouldn't be
Cav is gone for
possible.
the rest of the game until she shows
Yeah.
up behind you.
Yeah.
I've had that so many times when you just see Cav. It's like, oh no, there's a Cav. I'm gonna go. chase
Cav
him
is like the
down, and
main
then you just
target.
Lose him.
Cav's like the end. Like yeah, you got
And then
like
you see
you have
Rook.
to put
Not
Cav
Rook,
in
you
like the back of
see,
your mind.
Like Doc. Oh yeah, you see Rook or something. You kill them, and you're like, all right, I took down the Rook, so I know people have shields, which is not a good
Yeah.
which is a surprisingly good combination with Cav. Rook and Cav is scary. Rook and Cav is very scary.
Alright. Are we moving on to Hibana?
Ibana.
Hibana is
I don't know about
Ibana's
Hibana.
just
I
Vermite.
don't.
yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
equal.
Echo.
Who's better,
What about Echo?
Thermite or Hibana?
I'd say Fermite because his gun has 31 bullets instead of
enough.
like 21.
Yeah.
Echo
Echo.
is
Pretty balanced, I guess.
Echo is OP.
OP.
No.
What?
He's
Honestly,
banned.
if you look,
He's one of the most banned characters, and it's
No.
because
I fixed
Especially-
it. It's fine, Aiden. You don't
yeah,
have
but
to
his
worry.
gadget, his
I
gadget,
fixed it.
it's just not that really. It's not that good.
his gadget is insane.
His gadget is
In
okay.
Bomb,
I
He
don't
just prevents
wanna...
people from planting.
It's okay, but it's not like God. It's not like what. It's not like a what is it? It's not
Okay,
like Ying is like absolute flashbang.
you guys have to debate where to put
That's-
Mira, because I won't put him in OP
actually,
tier, but I also
Top
won't
tier.
put him in balance.
Top tier.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'd
OP.
say top tier. What do you
Oh,
think, Aiden?
well, I personally think, I guess top tier, yeah, because OP
Top
kind
tier.
of implies that we're like, need to be nerfed, and she is getting nerfed, but she doesn't deserve it.
Jackal
'Cause-
doesn't deserve to be nerfed, really.
Yeah,
Like Jackal. I think
to
Jackal
be
should be in
honest,
top
I
tier,
don't
not
think
OP,
Jackal's
maybe.
as overpowered as he seems to be. Everyone says oh no, Jackal's too overpowered and he gets banned every game. But
Yeah, from the
he has
experience
a really
I've
good
played
gun
with
and he has a
Jackal,
useful ability. But his
from
ability
experience
isn't
of playing Jackal,
too overpowered.
yeah, from experience, Jackal is probably a top tier character because
Yeah,
he does. Yeah, you can see the footprints, but if you don't pay attention to your surroundings, you're gonna die instantly.
So is
Yeah.
it top tier then?
yeah, top tier.
Yeah,
Above or
Jackal should be
below
also be
Mew?
moved to top tier.
Where in top
Um,
tier?
I'd say the top
We-
of top tier.
We also
Or,
agree that Jackal should be
equal
moved to
Mute.
top tier.
You said who?
Mute.
Jackal should be moved to top tier.
Down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the thing is,
I think that's good.
he's not.
He's not.
He's really good and he gets banned
He's
every
good,
game, but
he's really-
He's not as good as...
I think people make him out to be better than he really is. I think he's really.
Who's going to be... Oh, never mind. Okay.
Huh?
Ying.
Ying is top tier. Ying is maybe OP. Top tier.
Yeah, put him
Top
there.
tier, I think.
Yeah, I'd
that
have
seems-
to agree.
I
Whenever
feel
I
like
see
Ying goes
Ying,
there. Ying goes there.
Roverball in the room, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Me
Because
too.
it's
When
like,
Aiden plays
okay,
Ying,
no matter where I
I'm like,
go,
okay,
I'm
I'm going to die.
you basically gotta find something to prone over under to hide because you're gonna get flashed and you need to find
And if
cover.
you don't,
And you have
yeah.
like 1 second to find cover before you die.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Now-
it's pretty good.
Now, okay, this character...
Lesion.
This character was really good. They actually... Yeah, I didn't
That's-
know this at first, but they actually nerfed him
How?
very hard. Because they made him from...
Lesions-
They made him a high tier character to like a bottom
Oh.
not that good character.
Did
He's
they
a
like
low
make
tier.
it so you don't see where your
Yeah.
goo mines are? So you don't know who did
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
You don't know where they are. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Which is the exact same thing as Glass. Just...
I would agree. Yeah,
But he's still
Uh,
good. He's still good at dealing that damage. The only other counter to Montaigne that I can really think of.
I think he's great because he does mostly just because of his slow. It's not really because of a damage phase
Yeah.
that good.
Also, his weapons
But
aren't
it's
that
it's
good
because
either.
he's slow, and I think his SMG's good.
His SMG
You don't-
sucks.
Koi,
One of the
we have
worst in the
different
game.
opinions. Koi,
No,
we have
it
different
is the
opinions of
worst.
what makes stuff
It has
good.
the worst stuff in the game. It has the worst stats. Unless you get a headshot with it, it has the worst stats in
Koi.
the game.
That's why I think it's so good because it shoots really fast. It's really good for getting headshots, which makes it really good.
That's true.
You don't get headshots much, which is probably
No,
why you
I
don't
don't.
think it's that good.
Because I'm your
Exactly.
average video games player. I don't strictly play shooters. I mean, neither do
Yeah.
you, but like.
also
I don't strictly
always
play
aim for
Rainbow.
headshots it's not a very good strategy.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Like
I
in
do.
real life, you don't like what police when you do like
yeah,
training
that's
for like
real
police.
life.
You
I
don't
feel like
It's
this
real.
is.
don't aim for the head. Oh, you want to aim
Yeah,
for the
you
torso.
don't want to
maybe.
aim for the head.
It's real.
aim for
You
the
know
torso.
what's? Guess what is real? In real life, there's stuff in the body. There's hearts. There's organs
Oh
everywhere.
wow, Aiden.
There's
Wow.
tons of stuff. In video games, there's not.
Wow.
In video games,
Yeah,
there's
but still, Aiden. Headshots are.
That's why they wear body armor
It
in
depends.
game.
yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
whenever you shoot
I
him
wonder.
like 3 times in the chest, it does even amount of damage across it. Because they wear the
I
same
would
type of
say
ballistic body armor.
Zofia. Zofia OP? I'm
OP.
not sure.
I'd say OP.
Mm.
I don't know.
I feel like it's just a straight up just OP character. I mean,
Maybe.
even
The
It,
gun's
yeah, I
good.
guess.
when
I would
they
say the
came,
gun.
when she came out, OP. It
yeah,
was OP,
she's-
right? And then later,
What about
didn't change her.
Ella?
Didn't change
I-
her. She was just
I think that's true. I think she'd be
Mm.
go.
a balanced character if it weren't for her whole able to get back from being down. I guess because
It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade.
No,
I
no.
feel like it's an
she
upgrade
has so
to
much.
Ash.
Like she has an amazing gun, one of the best in the game. She has a gadget that's basically
An upgrade to Ash.
it's an upgrade to
Yeah.
Ashes. It's an
Yeah.
upgrade to Buck. It's an upgrade to Sledge. It's basically all their
Upgrade to
gadgets but
Capitao.
better, as well as similar to I guess similar to Ying's with the whole disorienting
the whole
ones.
disorient thing.
It's not as powerful as Ying's, not nearly, but
Yeah.
it's similar. I mean, also she's down. She could just get right back up.
That
There's,
is
there's
kind of
too
broken.
much good put together there.
So yeah, I feel like that's a deserving of an OP tier.
Yeah.
Okay, Ela.
Yeah, honestly, from experience, yeah.
is here.
I'd say high tier or
High
top tier.
tier.
I'm okay with
It's
that
either
too.
here or
top
here.
tier, top tier.
One of
Yeah,
the two.
top
I
tier.
feel like
She
top
has
tier.
both of.
Yeah.
I'd say she has the best
Mm.
shotgun in the game, and her
Ice cream
SMG's
cone.
also probably like the best in
She
the
doesn't
game.
have an SMG. She has an AR.
Oh wait,
She's
really?
She's the
But-
only defender with an AR, I think.
But I'm pretty sure that's an
She came
SMG.
out-
It shoots super
No,
fast and it doesn't
an
do much
AR.
damage.
She was the
It is
first
an AR.
operator with an AR. That was the whole big thing with Ela. That's why people knew she was broken from the beginning. Because she got and an AR.
But Thatcher has an AR.
He's not on defense though.
Thatcher's. What? Excuse me.
I think I heard that statement wrong. Anyway, continue.
Let me take a look. See.
And her gadget's
she-
good, but it's not
Loadout.
overpowered or anything. It's not that good.
Can I see her weapon? Oh, there.
Yeah, it's a submachine gun.
It
He was
is a
right.
submachine gun.
Yeah, I'd say best SMG
That's an
and the best
AR.
shotgun.
None of that
Koi,
looks like
Yeah, but Koi, when
I
you shoot,
don't-
it's clearly an SMG.
when you.
It
That
shoots
is an
fast,
AR.
doesn't have that much recoil, and it doesn't do much damage.
It has the same
It's
stats
an
as an
SMG.
AR.
No,
Okay.
because it doesn't do as much damage.
Fair enough.
It doesn't have as much recoil,
Okay.
meaning that's a lesser caliber.
Dokkaebi.
which
It
makes
looks like an
SMG.
AR and it works like one. Alright? If I were playing
Yeah.
Division 2, I'd say, yes, that is a... I mean, to be fair though, it does have 40 round mag,
Yeah.
and it also has 23. So, yes, it is an SMG, but I swear it used to be an AR. Or at least people said it was. Because that's what people made
Anyways.
such a big deal about. Like, oh, this is proper. Oh. Alright. Dokkaebi! Where does Dokkaebi go?
I don't know.
Maybe
don't-
not that
She's-
good.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Somewhere over here.
The thing
That
is,
looks
I'd
good.
say,
No. Wait.
yeah.
think she's
Her
scared of
thing's
Dokkaebi,
real.
but
Her gadget's
honestly
very useful. Or
No.
I think she's kind of similar to Zofia in the sense that she has very good weapons. She has multiple abilities.
She's a pretty
like she
good
could
ability.
her
I'll put
her
her
ability's really good. Plus, she can
here.
hack cameras, which is very nice.
Put him
Mhm.
here. That looks
That's fair.
good.
I'm pretty sure he's
Light.
getting better
Definitely
though.
looks there. Yeah, that's why I
He's-
put him.
he's
That's why I
getting
put him into
buffed
like the
now
lower
to-
part of balance because I put him
You know what?
below
I don't get.
Cap
Isn't he getting buffed so that claymores don't blow up on him?
That
Which
would,
is kind of
that
weird.
would make sense, but also
No,
doesn't make sense.
it doesn't.
That
Because
would
that's
make
a
sense.
claymore is literally a laser. If you block the laser, it blows up.
Well,
So what? Does he just disappear from the plane of existence now instead of just hacking
I don't
drones to not see
I
him?
don't know. What do you want me to say? All right,
Yeah.
I feel like that's.
This is you,
That's-
Aiden. This is
I'm talking
Ubisoft.
about from a
This is
gameplay
Ubisoft.
perspective.
Yeah,
That would make
this is
sense. I'm
Ubisoft.
going off gameplay perspective. You also have to remember, Ubisoft doesn't know how to make characters. We said this.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Actually, Lion is a perfect example. They don't know how to make characters.
Oh, good God. No.
When Lion was
God,
first
Jimmy.
made, destroyed the game, ruined
I love-
everything.
Okay, to be fair,
But now,
I
now
love
it's balanced.
this.
I'd say Lion's
Can we
balanced
can
now.
we just stop for a second? When this season came out, the beginning of year 3,
Outbreak.
this Outbreak update was
I remember
freaking
that.
awesome.
Do you
the-
remember that
We
zombies
need
thing?
more Outbreak. We
Remember
do.
that zombie?
Outbreak was
I
fun.
do.
It was like Call of Duty Zombies type stuff. Like
I know.
that was
I
dope.
remember
They
playing
had
that.
boss fights.
Man,
They had a
I wish
story.
I could play it at that time. I
They
didn't
had-
have it yet.
Yeah, I was able to experience that.
It was great. I wanted
Yeah,
to play
that sounds
it.
really fun.
It was.
It
You
was
had
fun.
Jaeger. Jaeger was flying a helicopter and he crashed into a hospital. I wish
course
I was
he
making that up, but he did. Or not a hospital, but he crashed into something. No, it was a hospital. It was.
If we're on the
I fucking
subject
loved-
of events,
I love the
Showdown.
Outbreak update. It was awesome. Okay, back to the units.
No. I want
Back
to.
to the characters.
If we're on the subject of
Outbreak.
events, Showdown. My
Shut up,
God.
Showdown. I
Showdown
hate
was
Showdown.
fun.
Showdown is okay, but like no,
Showdown
not as
was
No,
great.
Shut
Showdown
up.
was one of the best.
Don't like
the
Showdown.
best. You
I like
had
the
a-
Mafia
Why?
one better with the
Oh my goodness.
crates.
Showdown was
You get to
great.
drop it on people, and that was really funny.
No, not the
Showdown
crate
made
one.
me
That
better
was
at the
great.
game. Honestly, it made me better at the
I like
game.
the ones that are stupid. I don't like the ones that are fun. Like I like Golden Gun. Golden Gun is stupid though.
Yeah,
You know? I like the
Golden
dumb
Gun's
ones.
fun.
I like the either cool
Yeah.
ones or the dumb ones. Not the
Yeah.
All right.
like Golden Gun. You have one bullet and you gotta make it count. So you just have a bunch of people
That's
standing in a
fine.
room trying to shoot each other with hip fire. You have a bunch of people who don't know how to play the game that are trying to shoot shots. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, anyway,
Lion.
Lion is balanced.
Yeah.
What do
Good,
they-
good
how do
guns,
they
good
balance?
ability. I'd say it's actually as good, pretty much as good as Fuse.
Really?
Mm,
Yeah, because
Really?
it's basically Fuse, but the opposite, where Fuse makes
Maybe
people
like-
run away from a specific point. Lion makes people stay in a specific point. And they have good guns. They have a flashbangs, which are nice. But like their ability
better than Sledge though.
isn't too good now because you could still turn around, you could go prone, you could crouch, and even if you do move, it's not that bad because it's not like people could see you exactly like originally, where you could see like the outline, so you could easily get a headshot. Now it's like you could hit fire in the area that they're at, but they aren't.
Did I put Finka
It's
in a good
not as easy.
Because I know
Finka's
Finka
okay.
is. I think Finka is better than Lion, but I don't know how good Finka is.
I don't know. Israel's the one that plays Finka. Finka does so many different things, like so
Yeah.
many small things that, like, slightly
it's just like
more resistance to this. This gadget doesn't do this anymore. But like, it's not.
Let me see.
Actually, wait. I
Not
just saw a video
Tachanka?
the other day. Apparently, I don't know
Okay.
about right now, but apparently,
what do we put
Finka's gonna
Finka?
now be able to make it so they can see after a flashbang. Like they can
I
see
think
through
it's top-
flashbangs
God,
now.
I think Finka
There
maybe
is
So I
top
guess
so
it's
much
tier.
good.
stuff that happens with Finka.
I know. If you
Jesus.
search Finka up, there's so much she does. But like most of the time, I
She's
think
able
it's
to
mostly
heal,
just.
she's able to revive
Oh.
players.
Yeah,
Revive
people
players,
say
have a hard
Finka's not
breach,
good though. I don't know why.
a good
She's
weapon,
very
a good gun.
I put her lower than Thermite. I think I changed that to.
The main thing I like about it is that she can revive people. I think that's the main use. It's just she's like Doc.
Yeah.
She can revive everyone.
I'm putting Finka below Dokkaebi. I feel like that's a pretty good place to put her.
Yeah.
Especially
Mhm.
because I'm reading the stats and there's like 1,000 of them, and it says the only thing that she's countered by are the yokai, which makes sense because that's what Aiden was talking about earlier, disables things, and Gumai.
Or
Those are the
yokai.
only two things. Everything else is just like
Plus, it just lowers your recoil. But
That bullpup rifle is very
apparently,
good.
for like I guess really
Oh,
high level
that's
play, that's actually
interesting, though.
bad because they're so used to controlling the recoil that makes them aim weird. I don't know, but for me personally, I don't really do much with my recoil. I don't. So I think that's good.
One of the other things that happens though is it increases the amount of damage from smokes grenades.
What?
Yeah. I don't
The
get
amount of damage
it.
from smoke?
Increases the amount of damage received by
from
smokes
smoke.
grenade.
Yeah, that makes sense, quite because
Oh, because you're breathing more, yeah.
because you know
Didn't
you're
think about that,
a surge
yeah.
of adrenaline, so
It's
you're
a
gonna be
surge of
breathing
adrenaline.
fast.
Never mind. Yeah,
And-
that actually
yeah.
makes sense. Oh, that's cool. It increases it by 50%. That actually
Yeah.
makes sense. Oh, and it also increases the amount you can be detected by pulse. That's also really cool.
Yeah, because
I like
your heart
that.
go boom boom
That's
boom.
really niche. That's like
I know.
really niche. I like that. I like that they did that. Alright.
Me too. To be honest, I think Mute's better than her and Dokkaebi,
wow.
and probably Ying as well.
Concussion
I think
effects are
Mute's better.
reduced by 70%. That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Israel used to do that when I played Ella, like when I made Ella for a little bit, and Israel made.
Jesus, that just like removes
Finka.
everything. Reduces recoil, ADS speed, reload speed, movement speed. It reduces the amount of movement speed mitigated by barbed wire, so it literally just makes it 10%. So you can just run through barbed wire. That doesn't make any sense. Seeing
What
stuff
do you
is...
mean? It's quite. I think it makes sense because it's adrenaline. Adrenaline
Yeah, I
makes you
know, but like that's
go
just
crazy.
busted.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is
It's really
like,
good.
cause you could just fucking just remove people with that. Okay. Anyways, Maestro, Israel's dad. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely Israel. Definitely. Where do I put him? I feel like I feel like him and Alibi both go like Alibi's way better than Maestro, but like, where do they go?
Well, I don't know. The thing is, Maestro's gun is
Right
crazy.
now, currently, is pretty crazy.
It's really good, but
His
also
ability.
the thing is, his ability is it's
I want
okay.
to put him
It
in.
distracts people, but that's about it because it doesn't do much damage.
I'll put him there.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
Because I think it's mostly his gun. The
Alibi.
evil.
Alibi.
Alibi's very good.
Is
No, I think high tier are balanced. Because the ability's very useful because you can trick people, but also just like
I feel like we should put more people.
I also think probably the best thing though is if you could throw the alibi, if you can throw your alibi outside somewhere, especially in a hidden place where it's hard to shoot it. And it constantly says that someone's outside, and it makes spawn peeking so much easier because you could go outside, and people
That
just
would
don't
be
know you went
weird.
outside. They don't notice. They don't notice you went outside because
You already are.
it doesn't. Yeah, it already says someone's outside, so they
I
don't
don't think
notice
you
you're
can.
outside.
You do that though? Can you?
Yeah,
Can?
yeah. You throw its gadget outside, and it says there's an enemy detected outside. All match.
Can you really
It's
just
very
do that
nice.
right off the bat? That seems a little broken.
Well, prep phase is over. Once prep phase is over, yeah.
That doesn't seem right. Alright, I thought you had to place them on the ground like mats, but I forgot you
Oh no,
don't.
you throw them. Yeah, you
I know, I
throw them.
completely forgot about that. Alright, I put Maverick below Frost. Cause I feel like he's a high tier.
I don't think Maverick's that good. Like,
I mean, I think about it
you
like
like
this.
Maverick.
I
Most
mean,
of the
it's
time
not
when
that
I
I
play
like
Maverick, it doesn't
It's
work.
just that I feel like Maverick's pretty much the best when it comes to peeking, because you don't.
Quite. His blowtorch makes a lot of noise now. And the thing is,
And you can technically
there's
also breach.
almost every time I go against
That's
a
my only
Maverick,
other
or every
thing.
time I play Maverick, every
Have you heard of
time
the three
I
torch?
hear the hole, I turn around, I see the hole, and they're like looking through it. You just
Hello.
shoot them through the head because it's so much easier for you to shoot them because you just got to shoot the hole
Yeah.
and you hit them in the head. When
They're
they have to
Mhm.
like
you.
aim through the entire room.
That's true. Okay, I'll put him.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll put him.
Pretty
Here.
balanced.
He's balanced, I think. Clash is OP.
Flash.
OP.
I don't want to put him in OP. I don't want to put her in OP.
Koi.
And I don't want to put her in high tier.
You want me to explain? I play Clash a lot.
I've seen it, but like
Israel's bad at Clash. Koi.
Clash.
I play Clash all the time, especially when I'm doing a casual match and don't have volume, because she's so good.
Don't
Because
have
she's
volume.
such a useful for helping your team. Because the thing is, you can point out where the enemy is. They'll be focused on you,
Okay.
and the zap it does damage, but the main thing is it
Is that
slows
you
them
can
down
just sit there.
a ton. So you point out where they are, you start zapping them, and they're so slow they can't really get away from where you're marking them, and then your teammate just shoots them.
To be honest, I
It's
never
so useful
remember
with
what
your
was on
team.
Giger. Alright, Giger.
The thing is, Clash is so overpowered with your team, but she's also so overpowered alone.
That's true. That's
Because
really
in a
overpowered
1v1,
alone.
you win because you just keep zapping them, or you could just turn around with your back to them and then just shoot them.
That stun is very overpowered. But you. Okay, so we have Nomad and Cade or Kayad.
I think Nomad's top tier.
Nomad is top tier. How far top tier? Tell me when to stop.
She's not as good as Mute, but I think Mute's better than all those other guys.
Okay, I disagree.
Really, I think Mute is up there with Jackal.
You think
Just
Mute is
because-
here? I mean here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I can take that. I'll take that.
'cause-
That's okay. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of characters like Dokubi. Dokubi's good.
Dokubi is very good, but the thing is, if you stand in Mute, Dokubi doesn't work.
That's true, but that's only if you stand in.
Yeah, exactly. But you're gonna be in by Mute because the Mute's in the objective room, and you're gonna be in the objective room probably.
Does Thatch counter Mute or does Mute counter Thatch?
Both?
Oh,
Or
that
no?
doesn't make sense.
Never mind. Sorry, never
No,
mind.
wait.
Uh,
What?
Jaeger.
Good
I
night,
was
the
thinking
swords.
Jaeger, not
No.
Thatcher. Sorry,
No,
or not Mute.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
Thatcher does, but
Thatcher
only for a
counters
little
Mute.
bit.
Because if you did that,
Also, I'm
then
pretty
you just-
sure you could just pick up the Mute gadget and then place it back down. It still works.
Not if you shoot it.
Yeah, but most of the time when you do it, you're putting it by like a reinforced wall or by a window or something. Oh well. I think Nomad's good there because she has really good weapons and her gadget's very useful.
That's true. Alright, next one is Cade. I'm trying to
Yes.
remember. So, okay, hold on. I have to look
He's
this up
just Bandit.
because Nomad and Cade are just okay. Sorry, I have not looked enough at these characters to remember these ones. It's only Giger. None of the other ones. GIGR. I'm not gonna keep calling it Giger. I'm gonna monetize. If you ever get good.
Chloe, Cade is
GIGR.
high tier. He's the same as Bandit.
Cade is just a better version of Bandit.
I'd say he's actually equal to Bandit.
No, he's better.
Because the thing is, Chloe, they get the same amount of electrical stuff.
No,
Like
they don't.
they both have enough
Cade
to
gets
reinforce
more.
for
Cade gets more.
reinforce. What? No, he gets 2 of his gadget, which can get 2 each.
Yeah, but he can do 2 walls and a thing.
Yeah, if you put a barbed wire, it works as
Yeah.
well. But most people just put it at his thing at the roof, so people don't shoot it
Yeah,
as
and
easily.
you can't really see it that easily.
Yeah,
So I feel
I'd
like
say they're
he's
pretty much equal. Maybe he's a bit better, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I put him. Gridlock and Mozzie. I don't really want to talk about either of these characters because I have a personal vendetta against Mozzie. I will shoot Mozzie drones if I am within the fenders. I will do it. I will do it. And
No.
what happened to Israel?
What happened to me?
You're fine. What the hell happened to Israel? Nobody's here anymore. Don't know where this video went. Anyways, Gridlock and Mozzie are both going in bottom tier, as well as everybody else, because they're not as good as, Rook. Anyways. No. I can't do that. Gridlock, I would have to say are in.
What, Coy?
Where would I put Gridlock? Gridlock, I feel like.
You want me
is
to put?
definitely-
I made Gridlock for like a long time. I could.
Tell me where
vouch for
Gridlock
her.
would go. High tier?
So, Coy, you know the whole thing you say about Capitao being good for planting? Gridlock's that, but like times 100. She's
Times
the
3.
best for plants. Yeah, Coy,
Times 3.
Gridlock is
She has a better
incredibly good
weapon.
because she has a better LMG. She has smokes just like him, but her
Yeah.
gadget's so good.
Yeah.
It keeps people out of a room. It damages them, and like it's great. I'd say she's balanced, though, to be honest.
Look where I put her, and then.
Yes, that's fair. That looks good. Why is Mal?
Why is
why
Mozzie?
is
Hold on.
why is Mozzie down there?
Mozzie, I hate Mozzie. I personally hate Mozzie.
To be honest, I think
hate Mozzie. If I am on
Mozzie, I'd
defense
say
and I
low
see
tier.
somebody put down a Mozzie drone, I shoot it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd say low tier. He's got okay.
He's got
got
an okay
okay
weapon.
guns. He's short, which is a plus. But like,
He's short, which is a plus.
yeah, he hides better. He's smaller,
True.
smaller hitbox. He's tiny boy. He's
Definitely
Israel
Israel.
sized. But yeah, but in Israel boys.
Yeah,
but
it's
like
really weird.
the thing is, he's useful because he could get cameras. And that's about it. But
Yeah.
like, you don't always get cameras because sometimes you don't get the drones. Also, like, a lot of the time, I don't think people actually move the drones once they've gotten the drones. So they just kind of leave the drones there, or maybe move them around to look. Uh-oh.
I think this is a pretty reasonable place. But not.
Seems Israel is gone.
Yeah. I feel like this is a
Wait,
pretty
where for
reasonable
Knock?
place to put Knock.
Yeah. Yeah, but Koi, she's
Number
actually going to get buffed to be
She
so
is?
good now.
Good.
I'm so excited.
Because
right now she's useless.
Number one,
She's
I don't
useless
know what
right
she
now.
does, and I don't know why. What do you use her for? She's the offensive version of Cav, but I don't really know
But
if that
except
works.
way worse, because her only thing is that she like isn't spotted by cameras for a bit. She's just vigil, but for attackers, which isn't.
Vigil and Cav, because she's also silent.
I guess she's a bit silent, yeah. But she's getting buffed so that like Elamines,
Knock will be visible on any camera as
You know-
distortion glitches.
she's gonna become invisible for like pretty much everything now,
Can move
and it's gonna be
quiet.
great.
Takes damage.
Malusi's, she's gonna become invisible to Malusi's and Ella's, as well as I think what else was there?
Okay, on her screen, have a yellow
Pulse? I
interface.
don't know. A lot. She's becoming
Crushing
invisible to a lot, which is good.
camera guy drone and drones hacked by Mozzie. Order of just like Vigil. So she's exactly like
Hmm.
Vigil.
Who's
That's
that?
about it.
Yeah.
Knock.
We put
We're on
Mozzie in
Knock.
low tier Israel.
Yeah,
Haha.
that's pretty balanced. I feel like that's a very reasonable
I'd say
place to
so.
put him. And we put Knock in bottom tier. I put him at the top of bottom tier, or broken tier though, because they're not broken. They're just not good.
Yeah. I think Warden's low tier.
I want to put him in not that good tier.
That's okay.
I feel like
He
deserves
counters
this
Ying,
place.
which is really good.
Because they
but I feel like
buffed
every
him.
time I've used him, there's never been a Ying above our team, which really sucks.
Yeah, it's
But,
weird.
Yeah.
Ying's really good.
Yeah.
But I
he
feel
counters
like
Ying, he
the
counters
man
Slash.
on the Polar Express definitely is pretty good. He's a mute. Okay, so
Yeah.
they pretty much took his downside and gave it to him. They gave it to Glass, but he is very good on defense. Very reasonable character on defense.
Yeah.
Really good. Like instead
If they
of
gave him smoke grenades, that would be very nice. But I don't think they would.
no, I wouldn't do that. He does have cells. Nitro.
Yeah, which is nice.
So I mean, like
Amaru's balanced. Oh god, we have so many imbalanced stuff. Maybe not that good, then.
that's true.
Because the thing is,
Amaru,
she's either
I'd
really
put him at
good
the
or
top of not
terrible,
that
actually.
good.
She's either overpowered or useless.
Yeah, I'll put him in not that good because that's normally what that means.
Yeah, because a
Alright.
lot of the time you just rush in and immediately die.
I feel like
but
that's a pretty
sometimes
reasonable place
you
to put
rush in.
Toyo.
And then you kill everyone.
Yeah, that's true. If you're good at rushing, you can do it, but if you're not, you
Yeah.
have no idea what
Like,
you're
I've
doing.
had matches where I go in, especially with a shotgun, and I kill, like, the entire team. Where I get, like,
E.
a 4K, usually. Because
Callie's
we're not
OP.
expecting me. But, like, not always. Callie?
Yep, that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's Glass, except so much better.
Except
because
Glass,
the sniper's
except
better
if it
at...
wasn't broken. Alright.
'Cause her sniper's better for long range than Glaz's, and her secondary is actually good for close range instead
it's
of...
so much
not.
better.
Yeah.
Callie is like, I can't put her in OP tier. I can't bring myself to put her in
Yeah.
OP tier because she's pretty top tier, but she's not like either of these two. Well, just a better version of Jaeger.
But
All
he's
good.
black, which makes him better.
No,
Nah,
but
he's good.
he's
I'd say he's better,
individual.
actually.
He's got those
I'd say
individual
he is
minds
better.
because he can
Yeah, because he can
'cause
throw more,
he can throw
and
more
also you can put
individual
it behind him
places.
to blow him up. You know,
That's
you can blow up
true.
enemies with him.
You can technically just break the game by forcing
Yeah.
people to kill the hostage.
Exactly. Just throw him on the hostage. I always do that.
That's okay. Now we're getting to the end of our list. Iana. How do you use Iana? I have no clue.
Iana's
I don't
good.
even have her. Doesn't work.
I've played her, and she's
Does
pretty
she
good.
work?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put her
Yeah.
in balance. Balance, dear. No, I don't know. Where do I put her? I don't think she's this good. Apparently, she's a lot.
I'd say she's balanced.
How balanced is she though? She this good?
Very.
Very balanced. Is she on the high side of the side, or is she on the lowest? Not that good.
I'd say vigil level, I guess.
Vigil level. Wait. Which one is? Give me a sec. Which one is vigil? I'm an idiot. Hold on. Please. How do I not know who Vigil is? I just can't think. Oh, that one. Alright. Yeah, that seems pretty fair. Alright. Oryx! Very hyped up. Not that good.
He's
Like-
good against
like that
Montaigne,
good.
and that's about it.
But I'll put him. That's a pretty good spot. There's not a lot I can say about Oryx. He's just way too hyped up. Not that good. Only thing
Was
you
he
can do
ever
is just
hyped
run
up?
it. Yes! He was like, oh my god, I'm gonna run through a fucking wall. Let's do this. And then they turns like, I guess running through a wall ain't that good. You know? People thought of making him an offense character. Like, originally the idea was making him an offense character, giving him a shield.
Oh,
And I think that would have been a really good idea, but just not
yeah, it
making him
would've.
able to jump. Dude, that would be really cool. Is him able to? I think it was the whole thing. He was like bulldozer, and he was supposed to like just run in, rush you down. Exact same thing, except instead he had a pistol, so just and you're done. You know, take a little bit more skill with him. To be honest, Ace. I've played Ace.
Kind of OP.
I do.
He's-
OP tier. I don't want to put him in OP tier, but like.
Top. He's basically
like,
the whole hard. He's
that,
the pinnacle of hard breaching.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
the OP version of hard breaching. I'd have to say that he is what all hard breachers strive to be. He is an OP tier. He has the AK. I forgot about that. He has a fucking amazing weapon too. I'm sorry, yeah, that's AT. He has the AK-12. He has the freaking smoke grenades. He has everything. And for whatever reason, nobody knows how to deal with him. And you can throw it across the map, which is just really weird.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I'm gonna just throw that ADS. Hopefully, I hit something with my AK, which is broken. I mean, yes, they can be literally hit by anything, but nobody really realizes it because everybody's hiding. Malusi.
Lucy is okay. She's good. She has an MP5, and she
A balance.
has a pretty useful balance. Oh, you have too many imbalance.
Balance.
Yeah, she's balanced.
I
She is.
put her there. 0.
Not
good,
that
he's
bad.
good.
This is the same birthday, I think.
He's high
This
tier.
guy's
He has
nice.
the MP7 and he's
Yeah,
got a.
yeah, it is. He is on the same birthday
No,
as me.
wait.
He's born August 6th.
Dead.
I've
Yeah,
also
he's got an
played. I've
MP7.
actually played the original Sam Fisher
Splinter
fucking
Cell.
game.
Huh.
Splinter
Yeah.
Cell?
Played
Cool.
Ghost Recon, like the original. Not Ghost
I
Recon.
didn't.
Excuse me. Splinter Cell. I played.
I played
I
one of
have
the
the
really
original
Ghost
Splinter
Recons.
Cell. Like one of the two. One of the two. Wait. Where does he go?
I guess
Where
high
does it
tier
go?
because he's
Delivered by
basically
Domino's.
Twitch. He's basically Twitch, yeah. Why so
Where
high?
does it go? Get
In
no
high
Domino's.
tier. You guys put her into worst of high tier for some reason.
I feel like that's where she goes. Where would you
No,
put her?
she's one of the better high tier. He's the same as Twitch, Cole. He is literally just Twitch. That's what he
But
is.
Twitch is supposed to do. This is different. Zero does damage.
He does 10 damage, Koi. It's not really does damage. He can kill someone who's injured, and he can destroy gadgets. That's
Yeah, but-
about it.
He.
Did it do 10 damage? I swear it did more.
Yeah, it does like no damage, Koi.
I disagree. He has
Pretty
4
sure
of
it's
them.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check this. I don't believe you.
Okay.
Argus launcher. Or read it. Alright. Okay, that's
How long are we
the
recording for?
hour 20. We're almost done though.
Whoa.
That's how long tier lists are,
Okay.
especially this big.
Yeah.
Aruni top tier. Maybe OP.
I know why too. You wanna know why?
Why?
Why do you think?
Why?
Why do you fucking think?
Hmm.
Lasers.
No.
Metal arm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really nice being able to punch a
Yeah.
big hole.
Guess why?
Why?
She's a new character. Know
Yeah.
about new characters.
Yeah.
What do we know
They're
about
always
new
OP.
characters?
They're
Always
not
OP.
made well. They're
Ubisoft doesn't know
overpowered.
what about new characters. Ubisoft, fix your game.
Yeah.
The
Fix your
Ubisoft.
game. I have no idea how much damage it does. It doesn't give me any stats. It just says, "Hey, Argus launcher." I have no idea what it does or what it is. It shows me a picture of an Argus launcher. I have no clue. It doesn't tell me.
Huh.
Um.
Well, yeah, the other day, I was
Yeah.
playing Rainbow, and I was
Mm-hmm.
playing against an Aruni, and yeah, I was
Aranu.
basically, I ended up getting into like a 1v3 situation. I got into a 1v2, and then I think I died there. But the thing is, I had 20 health. I had used up all my flashes and drones, and there was an Aruni at the objective room.
So it
So
says
I
that
couldn't have won. It was impossible
improve
because it does
anti-breaching
30
methods.
damage. The lasers do 30 damage if you jump through them, Toy.
Okay, so
So I
Yeah.
had 20 health. It was impossible for me to win that.
Oh no!
Like,
Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm reading this and this is insane. So
what?
the Syria Gate, or whatever it's called, can gain a
Is
mutual
very
benefit
good.
from castle's armor panels, and the gates will be protected by the armor panel. The gates can improve anti-breaching methods alongside Cade, Bandit, and Mute. Maestro can assist Aruni's Syria gates by manually reactivating them when hitting the gate's generators. I didn't even think about that.
What?
What? That you
Because
could read.
Maestro can shoot the thing. Because that's how
Yeah.
you that didn't make a noise.
Boy, I had a stroke.
Balance your game. Balance your game. Ubisoft, balance your game. Alright.
That was like the Surgery Gate plus like a cap can or a clash. It's just a win because of all the damage. They just can't get in the room.
I'm switching this. I feel like that's more balanced.
Yeah, that seems fair.
That seems right. Okay. New
Tachanka.
Tachanka. I think he's pretty balanced.
He's low tier. Oh, okay.
Pretty balanced.
What do you mean he's low tier? I think
Not
I
that
think they
good.
fixed him. I think they fixed him because he still has the on.
Yeah, he can move, which is nice.
He's got that fire stuff, which pretty much makes him like
The fire stuff isn't good.
Yeah.
It doesn't do much damage.
It's not
It
that
does like
good.
no damage, Koi.
But imagine if smoke was good. That's
Yeah.
Tachanka.
I don't know. It
Besides, it's a lot like Capitow's thing, except instead of
thing
having
is, Koi, you
2
could
shots, he
run
has
through it
8.
and take like 20 damage.
How many shots does he actually have? Didn't it like 20 or something?
What?
It's like a lot. He doesn't have
You
like
have a lot,
4.
like 50.
He has like
Oh, 10. He has 10
10?
Suryu
10?
launchers.
Oh yeah, I said more than 10. I said less than 10. So yeah, he has like 10 shots with that thing. That's a lot. A lot. And he has
Yeah.
an LMG on
Mm-hmm.
defense. He has an LMG on defense.
Yeah, and it's a very good LMG.
LMG on defense. He has an LMG on defense.
True.
Defense.
Nice.
And the grenade launcher. Defense. Defense.
Well,
I'm gonna
I
shake
think that's the end
Israel.
of the tier list.
Defense. Alright.
Defense.
Defense. Alright. I
That's the
feel
end of the
like
tier list.
this is a pretty good tier list. Is there anybody we want to move afterwards?
Doc.
Like where?
Doc.
No, I'm keeping Doc there. Doc stays there.
No,
Yes.
that's biased.
It's not biased.
It's
It's how
biased.
it is. Fine.
It's
I'll
biased.
move Doc.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
just-
Wait.
That's
Whoa,
not-
whoa.
Doc.
Boom.
That's
Fixed
not-
it. I fixed
No,
the tier
no,
list,
no.
guys.
No.
Um,
Always being cringe again.
I'll do this.
Huh.
No,
Maybe put too many
There we go.
unbalanced. Oh well.
No, those are all very balanced characters. Like, I feel like they
Yeah.
all deserve to be there in that order. Or do we want to change?
Mhm.
Well,
Are there
I
any
mean,
ones
the
that
order,
we want to change?
I
I
don't
feel
think
like-
Buck would be the best for balance.
Really? Who do you think would be the best for balanced?
Who's
Uh, Alibi or some cap. I don't know. I don't
Alibi?
know.
high tier?
Capcan isn't the best in balance. Are you kidding
Mm-mm.
me? I wouldn't put him in the best for balance. I don't know. Somebody help me out here. Is this the final one? Do we want to change anything else?
Mm.
I changed Doc. I put Doc at the top of high tier, which kind of makes sense because he's 2 below Rook. And to be honest, I would have put him a little bit lower, but I feel like he's definitely better than Cav. And I feel like Cav should actually.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I
Maybe
feel like it's like just looking at all these characters, I feel like she should be like here. No,
Yeah, she's
Here.
not that good. I don't think.
Yeah.
that looks better.
I think it's
She's
used to
good.
be.
That looks better.
I think it's good. Yeah. Good now.
Yeah, definitely better than Malusi, but not as good as Maverick. And to be honest, same with IQ. I feel like IQ is also like.
Oh wait, you think Maverick's better than? Oh, okay.
I guarantee you that Maverick
Maverick's
is better
not
than IQ.
that good. I don't.
Well, that's
Oh
because
god, I
if,
just
that's
realized
if
I'm
you're good-
Maverick right now. I'm playing Imagine I'm Maverick.
That's right.
Right when I said that,
No, Maverick isn't good. Plays Maverick.
it was a random pick.
Live.
I think we'll do it for this episode. Does anybody have any more
Yeah.
qualms of this?
No, I don't think so.
Anyways, we're the Nostalgia Critic. Ubisoft, fix your game.
No.
And I'm
Thank
Koi.
you for watching our
That was
video.
Aiden. This is Israel, and I'm Koi. This has been
You
the
said that
Nostalgia
already.
Critics doing a tier list.
Yep.
Maybe
Yep.
next time for tier list of chocolate candy bars.
We're not doing chocolate
No.
candy. We'll figure something else to do. Tune in for more, probably West of Low. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
And remember, folks, Friday's our big podcast night.
That's right.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
See
remember
ya.
to be there, Aiden.
Maybe.
Is there?
Uh,
See you later then.
yeah.
Adios, amigos.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.